Are you looking for a solution to relieve pain without pills or surgery? There's no way around it. The real cause of your pain must be discovered. Do you feel like you've tried everything? We'd like to present a treatment that does not necessitate drugs or surgical procedures, and yet does not require you to be esoteric or religious. You'll be surprised how logical it is. APM Radloff is a treatment concept founded by Klaus Radloff, which is recognized by Swiss health insurance. The Teaching Centre Radloff has been teaching this method in Switzerland for the past 30 years. The APM Radloff Association supports the quality assurance of the method and guarantees the regular continuous education and training of the practitioners. Klaus Radloff's therapy is based on a four-dimensional spinal therapy: energetic, static, cause research, and the additional option of treatment and control by ear acupuncture. So, what exactly is this? Let's start with the concept of energetics. Energetics refers to life energy. This vital energy can be compared with an electric circuit, which provides your home with energy, leading us to the principles of Chinese medicine and acupuncture. Just like electricity, life energy has two poles: the negative pole and the positive pole. In acupuncture, this is called yin and yang. These principles are easy to understand. There are only two things you need to know about this energy cycle. First, the direction in which energy flows. Yin flows at the front of the body upwards. Yang flows at the back and at the sides downwards. Second, the amount of energy in the storeroom is always the same. The energy amount between yin and yang should be equal. If you consider the two parts as intercommunicating tanks, you get this picture of yin and yang in balance. As soon as one part is using too much energy, the other will be missing energy. To resolve this imbalance, you must find out which part is consuming more energy and return the energy to the disadvantaged part. Humans experience the unequal power consumption through fatigue, fever, or feeling chilly. The better our energy cycle works, the quicker we recover from imbalance. For example, children who tend to have a more balanced energy cycle than adults recover much faster from fever. If there's an energy block, the energy piles up at the front of the blockage, while on the other side or behind the obstacle, there is a lack of energy. The logical step would be to open the dam, and a good engineer would direct the water in the right direction. When energy is blocked, it cannot serve all parts equally. The solution here would be to find the blockade and eliminate it. At least now you understand that a massage, heat, or electric applications would not help because they carry more energy to an area that already has too much. If the blockage consists of misalignments in the spine, the energy shift by acupuncture massage would bring only short-term relief. Therefore, misalignments must be corrected. Static. Klaus Radloff realized that it is not enough to simply align the aching part of the spine or the painful joint. If, for example, you have neck pain and you only get your neck realigned, then the leaning tower below would soon return your neck to the old crooked position. Do you now realize why your alignments never hold and why you need to return for the same treatment again and again? However, every construction worker would know that something essential is missing. The foundation must be straightened first. The pelvis is the foundation of the spinal column, and it is the most essential component of the static part of Radloff's treatment concept and one of the main differences as compared to other treatments. The logical beginning of the treatment is, therefore, from the pelvis foundation upwards. In Radloff's concept, the pelvis and the spinal column are considered as a functional unit, which is always treated as a whole. Through this method, the spinal treatment becomes gentle because the twisting will be entwined just like a knot from the outside. When the normal position of the sacroiliac joints is regained and the free movement is reestablished, the spinal column will be raised up from the bottom to the top through mild stretches. The manual treatment of joints also belongs to the static aspect of the therapy. By ear acupuncture. From the ear acupuncture of French physician Paul Rogier, Klaus Radloff developed the ear reflex control. With a lot of effort, Klaus Radloff remeasured the already known points on the ear and defined the location of the joints and the meridian interconnection system. Thanks to the ear reflex control, a practitioner is no longer blind, and he also has the option to immediately check every action for its effectiveness. Cause research. The main emphasis in Radloff's method is on identifying the cause, which is exactly what distinguishes Radloff's method from others, because a painful area and the actual cause of pain do not necessarily have to be located in the same place. If an orthopedic disease has an internal cause, the correct use of static treatment, according to Radloff, would result in relief, but it would treat the symptoms only and not the cause. The symptom areas of the gallbladder. Due to the higher tension in this area, the vertebrae will shift most likely here, and this repeatedly until the real cause is treated. Klaus Radloff was born in Berlin, Schöneberg in 1940. He grew up fatherless because his father lost his life during World War II. Klaus Radloff completed his training as a physiotherapist and successfully passed his state exams in 1958. Klaus Radloff's most distinctive characteristic trait was that he could think outside the box. Modes of treatment prescribed routinely, illogical application of heat on inflammations, and mere symptomatic treatments did not agree with the result of his research. He hated superficiality and demanded deep confrontation. His ability to never succumb to any dogma, always thinking and acting freely, was a central part of his being and made him a fascinating personality. From 1974 to 1982, he was a member of Willie Penzel's team, the founder of Acupuncture Massage. Again, he did not find enough answers. He left Willie Penzel because Penzel did not want to hear about his further ideas of ear reflexology and static treatment. Klaus Radloff refined these more efficient ways of diagnostic and treatment assessments and began teaching in Appenzell, Switzerland. In 1982, he founded the Radloff Teaching Centre, where he shared his knowledge with approximately 3,000 therapists, mainly from Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. Today, treatments according to Radloff's concept are recognized by Swiss health insurances. He made several trips to China, wrote books and professional articles, gave lectures, and researched throughout his life to improve this wonderful method. All of his philosophies and techniques were rooted in logic, and his logic was rooted in holistic truths. In 2004, he received an Innovation Award in Switzerland. In one of his classes in 2003, he met Gabriela Christ. In 2004, at the age of 64, Klaus Radloff decided to listen to his heart and moved to the Dominican Republic, where he followed his passion up to the end of his life. Together with his new companion, Gabriela Christ, he perfected his technique for the scoliosis treatment, which was initially only applicable to children or lightweight persons. No other therapy records so many achievements in scoliosis. Many people took the long trip to the Dominican Republic in order to be treated by Klaus Radloff. Whether he was energized or exhausted, whether the person was rich or poor, Klaus treated everyone with the same love and care. Every day, he treated destitute Dominicans and Haitians, which soon brought him the nickname Santa Claus. He was very much loved and revered in this last phase of life. Klaus was a humble man. He had no personal claims. His life was dedicated to his task. There was nothing else he needed. He was never concerned with the honor or glory that would typically accompany a man of his accomplishment. He sought no accolades. Concerning his techniques, his sole desire was that they should not become convoluted and that the original philosophy should remain completely intact. For this reason, Klaus Radloff chose Peter Yecker, with whom he shared a deep and lifelong friendship, as his successor. Since 2006, Peter Yecker has been leading the Teaching Centre Radloff. Klaus Radloff died in his home in the Dominican Republic, surrounded by his closest relatives and friends, on March 25, 2014. Klaus Radloff devoted his life to relieving his patients' pain. God has indeed brought one of his favorites home.